Hi there. So, if you've been asking yourself, what online business should I start? I've got good news for you. We're going to tackle that question in this video and it will be finally answered. I've been wrestling with that same question myself. I started my online business journey a few years ago, but truthfully, I was stuck for many years. I was over educated but under earning. If that sounds familiar, keep on watching. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the sea of online business choices, you are not alone. Here's the most important thing to hear. It doesn't mean you're not cut out for this. It just means you are trying to make this huge life decision without a compass. Let me give you some context. My perspective is shaped by my background in work psychology and career profiling. In fact, since leaving school, my entire working life, including the years spent in HR at an edtech company, has centered on answering one core question. What happens when someone's unique design perfectly aligns with their career path? But when I started my online business journey, that question shifted to what happens when someone's unique design aligns perfectly with their online business? After years of under-earning and being overeducated, I realized that I'd fallen into a trap. I call it the method first trap. You see a method, like starting an AI agency, and you try to force yourself to do it, to follow the trends the gurus tell you are making them millions. You bounce from idea to idea. The industry calls this the shiny object syndrome, but I call it misalignment. To use a metaphor, if you're trying to drive a Ferrari through a muddy jungle, you will have problems. There's nothing wrong with the Ferrari, but there's something wrong with the environment or the terrain it's on. The same with you. There's nothing wrong with you, but you're in the wrong lane, the wrong business model. So for years, I was that person. I entered tutorial hell, watching endless videos, but never launching. I signed up for coaching, found mentors, and joined communities. Not that there's anything wrong with that per se. It's all good in the right context. You'll understand a little bit later. But the moment I stop looking out there for the answer and start looking in here at my natural strengths, everything changed. I realized I wasn't failing, I was just misaligned. In 2026 and beyond, the businesses that actually stick aren't the ones that grind the hardest, rather, they're the ones that fit you. So the real question isn't what's the best business, but it is what's the aligned business for me. So how do you find that match? When I built TrueLane, I analyzed successful business models and found they all fall into just 5 business lanes. Let's take a look at all of them. Lane number 1, the build lane, the systems architect. You create value by building systems and products. You see patterns where others see chaos. Think SaaS, software, or automations. Then lane 2, the teach lane. You are the knowledge guide. You create value by consolidating information. You love guiding others to mastery. Think courses, coaching, or group programs. Lane number 3, the published lane. You are the visionary voice. You create value by capturing attention and building trust. You have a drive to externalize your ideas. Think newsletters, YouTube, or blogging. Then lane number 4, the sell lane. You are the deal maker. You create value by spotting opportunities and closing deals. You enjoy the psychology of the transaction. Think e-commerce or dropshipping. Then lane number 5, the serve lane, the client champion. You create value by solving high-stake problems for clients directly. You take responsibility for the outcome. Think consulting or specialized services. Here's why I think alignment first matters right now. AI has made it easier than ever to start virtually any online business. But because it's easier to start, there's more noise than ever, right? If you pick a lane based on hype, you'll burn out. But if you pick a lane based on data, the work becomes sustainable. That's when you stop starting over and finally start scaling. And I mentioned earlier that coaching, mentoring, or communities aren't wrong in themselves. But when you find your lane and your aligned business model, you can avoid the noise out there. You can sign up for coaching or communities in your lane and actually learn and grow together with people on the same path. So the good news is that you don't have to guess. You can actually pick a business model based on who you are. I've built a web app called TrueLane. I used my background in psychometrics to design an engine that maps you to your ideal business model. It takes around 10 minutes, maybe less, and it measures your natural tendencies, what energizes you versus what drains you. I'm opening up early access right now. To make sure everyone starts with clarity, I've made the core assessment 100% free. Click the link in the description to join the waitlist. Let's replace the guesswork with real data. And I'm curious, let me know in the comments below. What business model did you try that felt wrong for you, even though it looked good on paper? I'd love to hear your story. And one last thing. Some of you may be thinking, Madelein, that sounds great, but I'm an introvert. I hate selling and I don't want to be on camera. If that's you, watch the next video. I'm going to break down the best business models specifically for introverts, where you can build a business without draining your social battery. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.